What's up, everybody? This is John, your host of Butters with Crypto, and we're back with another live episode. And on this episode, we're just gonna ask. Well, I'm gonna ask Crypto King some questions about the crypto market, and we're just gonna go from there. Just a quick little video. So I'm gonna start asking him my first question. Okay, let's see. Let me pull it up. Where is it at? Oh boy, did I delete them? Hold on. Let me get them from my phone real quick.
There you go.
All right. Okay, Crypto King. This is my first question. All right. So, at this moment in time, there's not much going on in the market. So, before I ask this question, my question will. Let me give you the question first. Why is the market moving sideways? But before you get into that, why would you consider the market moving sideways? We touched on this before in another episode, but just to get a refresher for other people that don't know what that means.
Yeah, so sideways movement is really just consolidation. It's when the market is stuck between point of resistance, point of support, or just on a small time frame, not necessarily major historical support, major historical resistance, which would be 25 or 30% difference between the two. Really, right now we're just within about a 10% range. So Bitcoin is just stuck consolidating within that 10% range. So, and especially for an extended period of time, the technical analysis we did, this is the start of the 14th week of being within this 11% consolidation range, sideways movement. It's just easier for people to understand that we're just moving sideways. We're not going very high. We're not dumping very low.
So it's going like this, and every time it's going up and down is about 10%.
Exactly.
So it's going like this, like not moving up too low or too high, just consistently moving up and down to the same spots. So it's been doing that, like you said, for what, 14 weeks now, right?
Correct.
Okay, so that's what sideways trading is, and that's my question was again. Let's get into the question now. Why is the market moving sideways?
So just no buyers. You know what I mean?
Okay.
For every buyer, there's a seller. For every seller, there's a buyer. It seems that there aren't any really big buys and there aren't any very big sells. So, everyone's just in the market, just hanging on. And the small 10% movement, that's just, market makers making 10% here, 10% there. There also could be buy and sell walls, which I don't know because I haven't really looked at the order book. So what that means is there's huge sell orders at a specific number. So right now it could be, let me just look at the chart real quick. So there could be some big, where's this mouse at? There could be some big sell walls where we were just rejected at, earlier this week around $42,000 or $43,000. That could be why we were rejected here recently. Okay, you put me on the screen. So
yeah,
right here, this could be a level where there are some sell walls. Obviously, where we were rejected at the top of this trend line, there's some sell walls around the $48,000 or $49,000 mark. So really what that means is that there's big whales, big holders, big entities, whatever it may be, that have a specific amount of crypto that they're shorting right there. So when price gets up there, if there aren't enough people to buy, then it's not going to eat up that sell.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That short. So then price just gets rejected because there's no interest there. And vice versa, there could be big buy walls down at, 38,000, 39,000, wherever we're at currently, the high $38,000 mark. There could be a lot of buy walls right there to where price moves down. There's a lot of buys, stacked for market makers, whales, whatever you want to say, to buy, but there aren't enough of us to sell to them. So what's going to happen is price is going to bounce back up. You know what I mean? Until it finds more the big buys, then that's when we're going to move. Right now, like I said, it's just the happy medium.
Got it. Okay. So it's just nothing's really going on, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're just kind of like everybody's holding off, and I think it's It's just people having fear of the regular market in general as well, because they've been saying everything's going to go down, recession, yada, yada. So everybody's kind of just waiting it out for whatever, whatever the reason is, but everybody's just waiting.
Right.
So this is the boring part about crypto.
Exactly.
It's not always going to be exciting. So that's why that's why you have those, when it's going up in price, that's why you hear everybody talking about crypto, because everybody's making money, but when nothing's really happening, people are, the market's been down, nothing's really happening, so it gets boring to people.
Right, exactly. And literally just a week or two ago, everyone was, talking about selling their position, how bearish they are, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And all we did was dump, 10%, 11%, whatever. I think we measured it. It was like 17% from the tip top of the most recent pump to the very bottom of the selling. You know what I mean? 17%. If you're not willing to hold a 17% swing, you know what I mean, to the downside, I mean, just like we said in last week's video, I mean, you don't deserve the 150% pumps.
Yeah, that's true, because I'm like down 25% in my portfolio.
Right.
Yeah, 25%. So I'm just waiting it out too. There's
Exactly.
nothing else I could do, really.
And you know how fast you could make up 25%.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, people don't
10
realize that.
minutes.
So like, this 10% that sideways trading, that's like, that's that type of range is that's not that bad. It's normal, basically. Like,
Exactly.
Especially, I mean, if you were talking about the stock market moving 10%, people will be going nuts. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if like, what is it? The big ones, NASDAQ,
Right.
The SP 500.
There you go.
And which one is the 2001? The Russell 2000, is it? Or 200? It's Russell 2000,
Yeah.
right? Okay, all right, there you go. But yeah, movement like that in those markets, that's, they get crazy about that.
Exactly.
But in the crypto market, that's literally every day.
Amen.
All right, so let's see. How long can the market move sideways? Is there always is there like a certain measurement that it gets to, like, okay, well, you either gonna go down or go up?
Yeah, so I mean that's every day. So I
Got
mean,
it. Mhm.
really, we're either going to every second. To be honest with you, we're either going down or up. But to get out of the sideways movement, I mean, there's no specific time. Like I said, it just depends when those buys or those sells come in. When there's news in the market that's going to cause us retail traders to either panic buy or to panic sell. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And two, it seems, it's a lot of recycled money. So, what's been powering the market for the past couple of years, it's all the same players. How many new players are really in the market? So until huge news comes out that attracts a lot more people like us, either getting back over $60,000 or breaking all-time highs, then new money will probably flow into the market. But until then, I mean, just sideways movement is normal for, this is going on the 14th week. So personally, I think that's a little bit long, especially for the cryptocurrency space. I would expect a movement soon, and I'm expecting a movement back up to the 61.8, which is right here drawn on the chart. Let me get the mouse right here, the 61.8 here. So I would expect, with our trend lines here that we have drawn, I would expect that to come through, really within the next, I don't want to say it, but maybe within like the next 3 weeks.
Okay.
So, or I would say by the end of next month, by the end of, what are we in April? By the end of May, then I would say expect to be up at the 61.8 around the, $54,000 level. Like I would say it would be safe to say we'd be back over 50,000 in May.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's that far off. Like we said before, look at this jump. Like, what is it from September? This one right here, that was in a span of 3 weeks, right? This is a big old jump.
Exactly. And I mean, crazier things we could go back. You know what I mean? You think that's for just look at all that.
Oh,
you know what I mean? That's just straight up bull market. But yeah, so it's I think everything's going smooth.
All right, awesome. Okay, well, let's get into the last question then. Okay,
Yes, sir.
All right, so, what's the best thing to do while the market is moving sideways?
I mean, really come up with a plan, man. I mean, plan on what you want to do if Bitcoin pumps, plan what you're going to do if Bitcoin dumps.
Okay.
And just, do your technical analysis, brush up on it, spend the time to learn more about trend lines, learn more about support and resistance. Just do your technical analysis, your education. So I would just say that, man, be patient too. Don't panic sell something that you're just going to buy 2 or 3 weeks later, and now you have something else to file on your taxes just because you couldn't be patient for 2 weeks to hold a 10% swing.
So basically, maybe what you're saying now, just hold. Just
be
just stay
patient.
put. Yeah, stay put. Just wait. He called it out. Maybe 3 weeks. Let's give it 4 weeks.
Right.
Maybe around that time, things start looking different. And once that happens, that could even trigger a bigger FOMO event again and go up again. So there's all possibilities, but for sure it has to move some way.
Right.
Pretty soon now. So we'll see where it's at, and we'll keep you guys updated, hopefully weekly, just to kind of stay on it and see where we're going. Because after I've been holding my positions for a while. He's been holding some positions for a while as well. So when this happens, then we have to decide, okay, what's the next step?
Yeah, which we already have planned. You know what I mean?
Course,
we have everything laid out. And that's when you said what the best thing to do with the market going sideways. Man, come up with your plan. If we pump, come up with your plan if we dump. And, just remember these levels. Remember what it feels like to go sideways for this long.
Got it.
You know what I mean? Just do your best to learn everything possible.
Yeah. So if I didn't run out of money already, I would have kept on buying right now because it's been going sideways. And most of my holds right now, this price is that they are at the moment, they're all buys. They're all good buys right now. So yeah. So just be patient, guys. Hold on to whatever you got. Just wait it out. 3 more weeks at least.
Right.
Just wait it out.
Way more than 3 weeks.
Of course, but if you're not gonna patient, you're not gonna wait that long.
Exactly.
Because I remember my story when I bought Bitcoin.
Yes, sir.
It moved $20. I put 200, made $20. I was like, nope, this is not for me. It's not moving. It's not moving fast enough.
Right. Your $200 isn't $200,000.
It's not 2 million already.
Right.
So yeah. So we live and we learn. Okay, guys. But thank you guys for tuning in. If you did, we just want to keep this short and sweet, and hopefully we'll see you next week. Have a good one.